Shevuot Daf Lamed Bet Amud Aleph, first wide line. The next part of Mishnah said, Kafru Shnaim Ke'ahat Hayavin. If the two witnesses denied knowing testimony for the swear, they both have. The Gemara says, how is it possible for them to deny at the same time? Right, we know one after the other is one thing, but you're saying it happened at the same time. How's it possible? Where it says, Haman of Hizdah, Haman is according to Besagli, according to Besagli, the Amar of Sharat Nisem. We see elsewhere Besagli holds in Bechorot that there's a concept of something happening simultaneously, and he holds it's possible. Therefore, yes, they could definitely deny at the same time. Riyochan Amar, a simpler answer. I think not even Hamil would agree. Dami. They denied together right after within the talk to the board, which means the certain amount of time to say hi to your rabbi. Shalom Aleichem Rabbi Mori. And that's why it's considered together. The Gemara says, one second. Talk to the board. How long is that? They should have to Rav. Man, take the time to say hi to your rabbi. But the amount of time to say, I swear I don't know testimony for you, that's longer. And the answer is, no. Yes, it's not the fact that the sentence is longer than that. It's that saying it in the amount of time. Meaning, one guy says, I swear I don't know testimony, and then shortly after that, immediately after that, the other guy says as well. Okay, that's considered the same time. But if one guy denied after that, first person, second guy patur. Now the Gemara says, "Not eating look yet. I'm just asking against this volume right top." Today, what is it? If someone got a single witness to testify for him, and the guy says, "I don't know anything for you," patur, the guy's patur. So, maybe the holds as follows. The more so, Hachmim hold Edechad ki ata when a single witness comes to testify lishvuahu deka. He's only coming when one testifies about money. He's coming to make the guy swear, right? If you have one witness regarding money cases, he can't force the guy to pay, but he's coming to make him swear. More so, and that's why he's patur because he didn't charge him money. More so, when he's coming to testify, he's trying to make the guy pay money. So I said, Tisbra has a possible. Everybody says, everybody agrees regarding a one witness in regards to a sotah. Right? So sotah, there's witnesses that testify that she was secluded with the man, and then another witness is if she, after the husband warned her not to be secluded with the man, she does it again. So now we're gonna say a few things that we're gonna explain one at a time, but none of it's gonna make sense for now. So let's go slowly. Everybody agrees regarding one witness in a sotah. Everybody agrees with two witnesses regarding sotah. Mahloket also with two witnesses in a sotah. Everybody agrees with one ed everybody agrees with one ed and money, and everybody agrees with a suspected ed with a single witness in the case where the other guy is suspicious in regarding to Shevuah. So, one second, we're first going to say what we are learning from Abaya. When a single witness is coming to testify, he's only trying to make the guy swear. Right? The guy himself, instead of swearing, might pay, but that doesn't mean that I'm trying to charge him money. And therefore, the testimony can lead to payment. Since it might lead to payment, it's considered like payment, and therefore, if he swears falsely, he's chayav. More so, other rabbi holds, it's too separated. It's not considered directly charging money, and therefore patur. Gufa, we said earlier. Rabbi is regarding one ed of a tzotah. Two witnesses in tzotah. That's what we said earlier. Now we're going to go one at a time. Everybody agrees regarding one witness in a tzotah. He's chayav for swearing falsely. One witness testifying that she had adultery. The Torah makes him believe if one guy testifies regarding adultery. The Pasuk says, anytime there's one ed regarding adultery, regarding a suspected woman, one witness can make her chayav, not chayav mita, because we don't put to death unless there's two people, but rather he's believed to say that she committed adultery, but the husband has to get rid of her and she loses her kids. Wow. So we see if he's one ed swears falsely, there's no, everybody agrees chayav. Everybody two witnesses regarding one patur from the punishment of swearing falsely. بعيدة kinu refers to witnesses regarding a warning. The have goren de goren because that's secondary to the secondary. Because he's false saying I don't know testimony to the first time the woman was secluded, which is before the warning. That means she still has to get warned and then secluded again and then testified again. And therefore there's no money involved. Where's the machloket? In the case of witnesses regarding a sotah. And also this refers to the witnesses when she is secluded. Does that mean that since they're testifying on that, that considered her losing her money? You're causing her to lose money? More severe as it holds the since it could lead to loss of money. Since if it's loss of money, therefore the guy is chayav, the notice are chayav, they swore falsely. More severe hamim hold left patur, it's not considered loss of money, and therefore they are patur. Next case is Hakom Shevuot. Everybody agrees regarding single witnesses, your chayav, which means everybody agrees in the case of Rabbi Abba, you're chayav. We'll explain that soon. Let's go the other way. Everybody agrees that the other guy is suspected regarding a Shevuah, even one witness is chayav. Who's suspected? If the borrower is suspected, the lender told the witness, if you come testify for me, I could have sworn that I was right and collected the money. But that can't be because the witness could technically tell the guy, who said that you would have sworn. Maybe you would have just chose not to swear. Right? So the guy says, oh, I was trying to tell you the guy's corrupted. I needed you to testify for me so that I could swear and make him pay me. But you didn't swear, therefore pay me. The Gemara says, not necessarily, because in that case of one witness who says that you would have sworn, maybe you would have said, okay, no, I'd rather not deal with the money. Allah, what's the Torah case? Where the Malde and the Love, the borrower and the lender, the claimant and the defendant, are both suspected. And therefore they're not allowed to swear because they're both suspected. That more has been said in many cases. The Shevuah returns to who's chayav to pay it, which is the defendant, and therefore, when we talk since he's unable to swear for whatever reason it's suspected, if he doesn't have a good history, therefore he has to pay automatically. In that case, since the witness is causing direct loss by not testifying, because the guy would have been chayav a Shevuah automatic, but we're chayav to pay because he can't swear automatically, that's considered a loss, therefore it's chayav. Okay, one witness, that's the case of Rabbi Abba. The guy who Reuven grabbed a silver cup or silver bar from his friend Shimon. They came to Rabbi Meir, Rabbi Abba was there. The guy brought one witness to testify that Reuven grabbed the silver bar from him. Amarle, the Reuven says, yes, in hatafti I took it, v'tidi hatafti and because it belonged to me. Now we have a problem because this could have happened three different ways. If two witnesses said that Reuven grabbed it from Shimon, it automatically goes to Shimon because we have guaranteed that it was taken from Shimon and we don't listen to what he had to say. If nobody saw it and the guy admitted that he grabbed it but it belonged to him, he has a migu, which means he has a good claim. I could have said I didn't take it. But the fact that I admitted means that it's mine. And believe me that I lied in this, because if I wanted to lie, I could have said I never grabbed it. He's a migu. But over here, it's not such a strong migu because there is one witness testifying that he grabbed it. See, the third way to do it, look at it, is if the only one guy testified to the grabbing, but the guy said I never grabbed it, he would have to swear against the ayat. And if he doesn't want to swear, he has to pay instead. So now, Rabbi said, okay, what are we supposed to do? Pay automatically? Like no, two witnesses saying that he grabbed it. Liftereshi patur because of his migu that I could have lied? No. Yeah, there's one witness that he grabbed it. Therefore, his migu to say I could have lied is not strong because he can't go against the one witness. He swear he didn't steal it. Once he already admitted that he grabbed the item, he's considered a thief, and therefore he can no longer swear. So what are we supposed to do? Rabbi said, technically he is chayav to swear, but because he can't swear, he has to automatically pay. Okay. Maybe would agree. One witness testifying the husband of a woman died. He's chayav to if the woman told the man, please testify for me that my husband died, and he doesn't want to, he's chayav because he's making her lose out on her ketubah. Also, everybody agrees regarding a single witness Shevuot Daf is patur. So now what's going on? How come when everybody agrees that the one witness regarding the death of a husband, Shevuot Daf is patur, that when he told her that her husband died, but lo amar lahu badin, he never said it in front of Betin. The time Mishnah says, Ha'isha shamra meant to leave. Woman says her husband died. Tina says she can marry someone else. Med ba'ali, if her husband had a brother and she had no children and she said my husband died, she can marry Yibum she has to marry Yibum to her brother. Because why? Since the ayat told her that the woman that her husband had died, she can testify that her husband died. So him not showing up to Bedin doesn't stop her from losing anything. Everybody agrees regarding to a single witness that the guy is chayav in that case. Why? Where he didn't tell her that her husband died. He never testified in Bedin either. Since she can't prove or testify that her husband died, therefore she is losing her ketubah. So now we see from here, chayav. Now we're gonna have a case later on. Are we able to make a thing that if witnesses are being asked to testify regarding land, real estate? They swear falsely, we're about to see the home. So seemingly, ketubah is usually a lien on that property. So we're trying to prove from here that maybe it is. Because we see they're chayav if they don't testify for the lady. The Gemara says that. Maybe talking about a case where she had already grabbed movable objects. She already grabbed his Rolex as her ketubah. And therefore, since she wants to keep that as her ketubah, they're able to swear on the movable object. Okay, new Mishnah. Sorry, next part of the Mishnah. Kafar echad v'hoda echad. If one witness denied saying, I don't know testimony, the other guy said, I do know testimony, the guy who said doesn't know is chayav. Hashta, we said earlier, one after another. We both said, I don't know. They're both denying it. We said the first one chayav, second patur. Kafar echad v'hoda echad m'bayis. So why would we bring another case to say that the first guy doesn't know and the second guy does know? Why would that make a difference? The first guy should be chayav regardless. The Gemara says no. Go and check out. Maybe they both denied it initially. And then the second guy said, you know what? No, I do know. But he immediately retracted and admitted he didn't have testimony within Tokdi Bor within those seconds. Bakamash was the Hidush. Tokdi Bor teaching you that if you do testify, you're able to change your testimony within the amount of seconds. So we said earlier yesterday that you can't re-testify, you can't retract your testimony. We're teaching over here that if the guy wants to deny and then quickly retract and say, actually, I admit I do know testimony within the Dibor, that's good enough. He established the other case in the other part of Mishnah, that said that you're able to testify at the same time. Meaning, in the first case was said that they denied at the same time. Some other case teaching you that you're able to deny at the same time. And therefore, the second case teaching you that they're able to retract and re-deny and admit within a certain amount of time. Who said that the first case is talking about a case of talk to the Dibur, Reisha talk to the Dibur, Sev to the Dibur, both two cases teach me the same thing. Gemara says, I would have thought, maybe only if the two denials can work back to back. Maybe in the case of denial, then retracting to admit, doesn't apply, therefore it will teach you yes. Next one, two sets of witnesses. Kafar Rishna, the first set denied it. The second one denied it. They are both chayav. The Gemara says, I understand if the second group is chayav, the Kafar Rishna, because the first one already denied it. And therefore, no one can help this person out. There's no witnesses left. But if the first group, when they denied it, why are they chayav? The second group is still able to testify, so they should not be chayav. They shouldn't be left on the hook. The Gemara says, when the second group, Bishat Kefirat Rishona, when the first group was denying it, Kirovim and they were related, meaning through their wives. If group A and group B were married to sisters, or one of them at least married to sisters, then at the time when the first one was denying it, group B wasn't able to testify because they were related. And therefore, when the first one denied it, there wasn't any witnesses, therefore they chayav. Then they got divorced or one of the wives died. That allows the second group to be eligible, and if they deny, then they're chayav as well. Unshutehin goes to specifically the case where the wives were dying. They were they were goses, it's a special halacha of dying, death throes. And therefore, Maratam might have thought, Rov goes to since they are dying, and most people in death throes are literally going to die, then maybe we should consider them dead. And therefore, we should say that the second group is eligible to testify. And the first one should not be chayav because the second one's standing there. And therefore, therefore it teaches us Since they didn't die yet officially, then they are patur, they are still chayav, and then the second one is on the hook when the lady dies.